BrownGirlBella. Happy Sunday, everybody. Welcome in, welcome in. Thank you so much for coming. I missed you guys. I missed you guys. Like my grandmother used to say, it's been a month of Sundays since I've seen y'all. And truly it has been like a month of Sundays since I've seen y'all. So thank you all so much for coming and stopping by and saying hello. Hey, babes. Let us welcome you in like we do every Sunday, Funyay, with a little music. And here we go. Hey, who's in the house? Let me see who's in the house tonight. Hey, who's in the house tonight? Who's in the house tonight? Who's in the house tonight? Making everything all right. Who's in the house tonight? Who's in the house tonight? Who's in the house tonight? Making everything all right. Come on, Nikki, I see you. She may be out, but she will not miss the replay. Go replay, gang. Hey, Miss Yo-Yo's in the house. Hey, I see you. Wally Hustle, there's my sis Mika. Hey, Mika, boo. Elevate what burns, how it do, sissy. Yes, come on. Opa came in. Hey, Opa came in. Hey, 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 hey. Yes, finally caught me live. I love it. Welcome in, welcome in. Thank you so much. Woo! Hey, family. Yes. Kyle Clark. Hey. Hey, babe. How was my birthday celebration? It was amazing. I hope you caught all the videos I popped up. It was an amazing celebration. Thank you so much, Kyle, for asking. You and the grandbaby watching? Yes. Come on, grandbaby. Shout out to Bella. Hey, 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 hey. Shout out to Bella. Come on, y'all. Have you had a cigar lately, Bella? No, I haven't. I usually don't do it like all the time. I only do it when I'm like celebrating something. So I did for my birthday, and I probably won't do it again till like the end of the year, maybe. Yes, hello, babes. Welcome in, welcome in. Come on, we still dancing. We still dancing. We still dancing. We still dancing. Come on. Whoop, whoop. Whoop, whoop. Hey, we're making that money, honey, from 2020, baby. We still making that money, honey, from 2020, baby. We still making that money, honey, from 2020, baby. Yes, come on. Hey, come on, come on. Hey, hey, hey. Come on. Are you still making that money, honey, from 2020, baby? Because I'm still making that money, honey, from 2020, baby. You still making that money, honey, from 2020, baby? Let's make that money, honey, from 2020, baby. Yes. Hello again, babes. Hello, hello, hello. Everyone suggests Bella to do a Sunday cigar live. Yeah, that would have to be outside because I'm not smoking a cigar in here to smell like cigar smoke for the next like 2-3 weeks. That's not happening. So if I'm outside, maybe for an after sips, maybe we'll see. We'll see. But definitely not while I'm here in my beauty studio. Gotta keep everything pristine, Kyle. Can't be smoking cigars up in here. All right, so you saw the title. It's how to do makeup step by step, like a pro, like a boss. Listen, learning how to do makeup has been an art form for thousands of years, ever since the people in ancient Egypt, Greece, Rome, and other civilizations, both men and women across history have been using this art form to enhance one's appearance through the aesthetic application of makeup. So wanted to kind of break down how to do makeup, and we're going to start step by step, just like the pros do. And we're going to break it down because, you know, I love a good breakdown of how to do your makeup step by step, like a pro. All right, so we're going to start with our primer. And this is a moisturizing primer. This is by MAC Cosmetics. This is the Hyper Real Serumizer. And it is a skin balancing hydration serum. You only need that much because it is very, very emollient and hydrating. And I put it all over the skin. And I'm telling you, babes, I'm definitely getting a full size of this when I finish with this travel size. And I'm going to get another travel size in case I need to go somewhere. And I may go somewhere before the end of the year. I may take another trip. So definitely want to bring this along. So, and I probably will be finished with this by the end of the month. So definitely something to buy if you're in the market for a serum. So let me put some lip balm on. Hey, James Money, welcome in. Just throwing on some lip balm. All right. So the pros say after you finish with your serum, you're supposed to go in with your foundation. So the foundation I'm going to use today is the House Labs. This is the Triclone Skin Tint Foundation. And if you are a shade match to me, I am using number 440. It is a medium deep cool. So that's what I'm going to use. And I'm going to use my rougher brush this time. I'm sorry, not the rougher. That's not rougher. Where's my rougher brush? Oh, here it is. So I'm going to use this brush to smooth out the foundation. And you'll see this starts to blend in very, very quickly. Hang on one second. Hold on one second, one second. Okay, sorry about that, guys. I had to do something in the background. That's always the case, right? Got to do something in the background. Hold while I get this thing going. All right, my ads weren't on, so I wanted to just pop in and make sure that was turned on. You know, got to make some money, honey. Can't be making money from 2020 if your ads aren't on. Hello, somebody. All right, so we're going to blend this out. And as you can see, it blends out very, very easily. So we're going to go on to the other side, same thing. I'm going to put a little bit on my forehead. I've started now, since the past couple of weeks, not putting a lot of foundation on my forehead. I'm just using whatever is left over from the size of my face to put foundation on my forehead because my T-zone gets very, very oily. And so if I use a small amount, it's not as oily. So, guys, don't forget to give me a thumbs up for the video if you like it, or if you don't, just be nice. Give me a thumbs up anyway. Also blend down the neck because we don't want to see where your foundation stops and your skin begins, right? We don't want to do that. What kind is that? This is by House Labs. Hang on a second, I'm going to show you the bottle. House Labs is the makeup brand by Lady Gaga. So it's this. You can find it at Sephora. I'll put the link to it down below. It's reasonably priced. I think it's under 40, maybe? No, under $50. But it lasts a long time. I got this when it first came out. I still have so much left over. And what I started to do now is also rotate my stash. So I've been rotating like palettes. I do one palette for the whole week. And I've been rotating that. And that's been working really well for me. And then every day I lay out like my foundations, which one I want to use. And I use a different foundation every day because I'm trying to like really rotate my stash. All right. So the next step, how they say to do things, is after the concealer, what makeup pros do is they start applying the concealer after the foundation. So we're going to do that. And the concealer I'm going to use is also by House Labs. This is their newest concealer. And again, if you're shade match to me, I'm using 42, which is a medium deep neutral. So I'm just going to apply. And as you can see, the doe foot applicator is huge, which I love because it really gets in there and gives me a lot of coverage. And it's very creamy as well. It sticks right in there. So you're going to definitely get good coverage from this. And then I just pat it in with my brush. And what I love about this concealer also is that it has some color correcting in it as well. So if you don't color correct, which I never really do unless I'm like going out and I really want to like do all the things, all the steps. Otherwise, I just put this on, maybe a little brightener underneath, powder, and go. But this formula kind of cancels out any darkness you may have underneath your eyes. So it kind of works double duty. See what I mean? And it does brighten underneath the eye as well. So I really don't have to put any other concealer on underneath to brighten underneath. It's brightened by itself. Isn't that nice? Very smooth, very rich, very creamy, but it works. It really works. Okay. The next step, like the pros do it, is blush, contour, and highlight. So we're going to do that. But before we do that, although they say not to do this, I'm going to do it anyway. And that is powder. So I'm going to start with my eye powder first. This is by Pat McGrath, and I'm just going to powder underneath my eye. I've also been very sparingly using powder too, because, you know, I just turned a year older and those little fine lines underneath my eyes are starting to be a little bit more pronounced. So I want to make sure to minimize that as much as possible with a little bit of powder. Because the more you powder, the more you accentuate the fine lines, and we don't want to do that. So I'm going to also go in with some loose powder, also by Pat McGrath. This is medium number 3. Your shade match to me. I just use whatever is on the lid after I tap the bottom. And I just swirl my brush around. And this just helps to mattify the foundation. It also helps the foundation seal in so you don't have any transfer. If you're going in to like hug someone or something like that, then you really want to make sure your makeup is set so you don't transfer that over to someone's clothing or someone's face. So, all right. Powder's locked in. Now it's time for blush, contour, and highlight. So for my blush today, I am going to be using the loose blush powder by Givenchy. Isn't this so cute? So cute. I love Givenchy's products. This is number 5. It's the Prism Libre line. Again, patting it on its bottom. That's how much I'm going to use, which I probably won't even use all of it. I'm going to grab my blush brush from Sonia G, tapping off the excess. I'm going to swirl it onto the skin. Look at that beautiful gradient color. Isn't that pretty? Gives you a little bit of shine too, which I love. Look at that. I so love these blushes. I got it in number 5 and number 6. I'm going to add a little bit more. Why not? Give it a deep flush. You know, I love blush. Oh, yeah. We like. So pretty. Don't forget the thumbs up. Oh, yeah. Definitely go in for another one. I just love the pigment. Isn't that pretty? Oh my goodness. I'm just blurring it out, sharing it out a little bit, not adding any more powder. I love it. I love this blush. So yeah, so I got it in number 5 and number 6. This one is number 5. Number 6 is gorgeous too. It has a little bit more, I think, plum in it than this one, but it is one of my favorites. And especially as the weather gets colder here in the Northeast, this is going to be really, really nice to kind of warm up your skin when it gets cold and your skin gets a little paler. I know mine does. I lose all of the summer tan that I have by like November, December. All of my tan is like gone. And so I really need something to like warm up the face, and that helps tremendously. All right, time for bronzer. They say contour, bronzer. To me, it's almost the same thing, but contouring is really like chiseling the face. But I do that anyway with my bronzer. So it's like, what are you talking about? I can just do the same thing. Here we go. Bronzer is Pat McGrath. This is which one is this? Burnish Honey. Yep, Burnish Honey. That's this. Love, love, love. I bought 2 of them and I thought I wasn't going to need this one. And I have just fallen in love. Like the past couple of months have been all about this bronzer. This one is Burnish Honey Burns. That's what this one is called. Y'all see, I have, oh, it's on this side. See how my hair is not curling up anymore? I've got like these straight pieces. My hairdresser is saying it's because of the dye that I'm using. So I'm like, but dye doesn't usually make your hair straight. Doesn't usually take the curl out. So I've been doing it myself and giving myself like deep hot oil treatments and protein mask and all these different things. If you guys have any remedies for reversing the straightness of your hair, let me know. Let me know. All right. Sunday sips, and I am sipping today. So Sauvignon Blanc today. Gotta be over 21 though. All right, so bronzer is on. They don't say to do this step, but you know we're going to do this step anyway. And this is brow time. Brow time. Oh, I've really been doing like this bespoke brow look, and I'm going to show you what I mean by that. So I go in with my spoolie and I brush up my hairs, which brow hair has been growing. Did you know that you can go to Sephora and get your brows done now? Yes, I went recently to a Sephora near my job, and this Jamaican lady did my brows. She cleaned it up with wax, which was very like very clean. She drops the oil in. She uses one like capsule or whatever. Then after that, she like cleans up everything. So it's very clean in there. And she, asked me whether or not I wanted to use a tweezer to like really get into the fine hairs that maybe still appear. I said yes. She cleaned off her tweezers and went to work and cleaned up underneath my brow and on top. And I was really happy with it. We talked about Jamaica. We talked about visiting islands, traveling, all the things. So the next time I go, I will take you all along with me so you can see what she does while I'm getting the service done. Because I thought that was a very nice service. And if you have the Sephora credit card, you can just charge it. You can add the tip. And then you're out the door. Boom, no muss, no fuss. It was very quick and easy. So recommend it as an option. Like I said, it's the same price as if you were going to like the mall or somewhere locally to get your eyebrows done. But it's a service that they now provide right there in Sephora. Thought that was pretty cool. So it's an option if you so choose. So once I put the color on using my pencil, I then go back and I enhance what I've done with either black or brown, kind of like a cream base. So I'm going to use a Kosas Air Brow in dark brown. And I'm going to put that right in the front of my brow to give it that bespoke look. All right, so it's really lighter in the front. And then as you get towards the tail, it gets darker. And that's how I've been loving my brow look lately. Like a nice, soft, brownish black in the front and then the darkness in the back. You can't really tell until you're up close to me, but I love this look. So nice. All right, so that's my brow look. So let's go back to our step-by-step. Hold please for a sip. The next, we did the contour, we did the blush. Now let's do a little highlight. And for highlight, I'm going to use my 𝕊𝕦𝕒𝕟𝕒𝕟𝕜. This is a light work palette number 4. Number 5 just came out. So if you are in the market, you're looking, 5 is out. I'm going to use a little bit of Heaven to put on as a highlight. Now, Heaven you can use wet or dry. Of course, if you use it dry, it's not going to give you as much pigmentation as it would if it's wet. But I just want a subtle highlight today. Not too much. Because the eyes and the lips are going to be really pronounced. I didn't want my highlight to compete with that. So just a little bit. Now we're going to go over to the eyes. And before we do the eye look, we've got to put on some primer. So let's do that. Don't forget, like and share this video out. Here's the primer by Pat McGrath. Boy, she came out with a banger in this one. Very nice. I was very, very happy with this one. And tomorrow we're going to be on Mondays with McGrath, and we're going to be talking about the holiday palette. I'm going to tell you why I have not picked it up yet. Much in the same vein as the newest mothership. I haven't pulled the trigger on that one either. I will. I'm just waiting. And I'll tell you why tomorrow. But there's the primer. Then we're going to go back to this, and I'm going to use, I feel like I want to use something I haven't used in a while. So I'm going to use Nirvana, this color right here. Why not? It's a bronzy shade, and this is going to be like a one and done because this really is a beautiful color for a one and done. Look at the shimmer on this baby right here. Like, come on. All you need is this. And it shears out so well on the skin that by the time I blend this throughout the eye, it's going to look like I have like 2 or 3 colors on because of the shade and the fact that it's like duochrome. Look at that. You see how it shades out and you feel like I put something there in the outer V? So pretty. I love a good one and done shade. I love layering. Don't get me wrong. I love layering eyeshadow. I love putting on different types of shadow. But sometimes these one and dones have me in a chokehold, especially when I am in a rush. Like if I'm going to work and I just want to put something on really fast, I'll use a one and done shade, something similar to this, that gives me the look and feel like as if I've done multiple shades, but it's just this one. So pretty. So let's put this protective sleeve back on. That's it. That's it for Danessa. One and done. All right, I'm going to use a pencil now. And let's see what color I'm going to use. I'm going to use something with a little pizzazz to it. So I'm going to go in with a 𝕊𝕦𝕒𝕟𝕒 pencil. This is in Copper Flame. This is going to bring out the copperness of what we've done at top. And we're going to put that in the lower lash line. See how Copper Flame just picks up what we did on the top without putting Danessa's pigments on the lower eye. It just adds that other level of copperness so that the whole eye looks cohesive. Right? Love it. Love it. So that was the eye pencil by 𝕊𝕦𝕒𝕟𝕒. You can find 𝕊𝕦𝕒𝕟𝕒 on Beautylish, which is another website much like Sephora or Ulta. They do a lot of high-end makeup, but they also do a lot of indie brands as well. And 𝕊𝕦𝕒𝕟𝕒 is an indie brand. Same as Sonia G. I discovered Sonia G from Beautylish's website. So that's where I go to get all of my like really high-end stuff. My Ciroc Beauty that I use, the Dewdrop foundation, and I'm going to be getting the Dewdrop concealer that came out a couple of months ago. So those are both two brands additionally that I get from Beautylish. All right, so we're going to go now to the mascara. And of course, I'm going to prime first. I'm going to use my Chanel La Base Mascara. This is a deluxe sample that I got from one of my purchases from Chanel. I'm going to use this to coat my lashes. Guys, you see how my lashes are growing? Love that. So it's part of my new nighttime regime. I'm using a new serum. And it's really been helping. Like I see the difference already. So nice. Again, if you haven't yet done so, hit that subscribe button. Hit those thumbs up. Let's get those likes going. All right, now that we have the primer on, let's go in with mascara. I'm going to use the Milk Rise Mascara. I received this in PR a couple weeks ago from Milk. I'm not sure how I feel about it yet. I've used it a few times. I mean, it does the job, as you can see, but it's just okay. Like, I liked the Fan Fest that I got from Benefit a little bit more than I like this one. Even though the wands are similar, the look that I get from Fan Fest, I enjoy a little bit more than this look. But I'm going to keep trying it because, you know, we don't waste anything here. You know, we try not to. Try to use everything that we get. You got to try it, right, babes? You got to try it several times to see how it works, what you think, how it performs. Got to see it in a couple of different lights. So that was the Milk Rise Mascara. It's in like this rubbery sleeve. that I thought comes off, but it's not. It's part of the it's part of the bullet. It's part of the packaging. All right, so we're gonna go now with the Lancome, and this I've actually had for a minute. I keep forgetting to use it. So this is the 𝕊𝕦𝕡𝕒𝕟𝕜. Guys, this is all glass. Isn't this sexy? This sexy. Oh my God. Thank you, Sissy. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh. Okay. Quick little story about that. So yesterday I was actually on the phone with Delon and my client because we had to get some things kind of settled about his next post, about like just little things. So I actually spoke with him over the phone, and like we were talking, and we were trying to kind of smooth feathers or what have you. And I was asking him, I said, are you okay with how we're approaching this? Are you all right? Is everything, do you feel like you are comfortable? And he was like, yes, Shannon, thank you so much for asking me that about how I feel about, what's going on. And I was like, yeah, no, I want to make sure, yes, we are a business, but we are also in a partnership together with you. And so we want to make sure that you feel like this is something that you are still happy about. And so he was like, yeah, I thank you so much for asking me that. That's really nice of you to ask me, and I really appreciate that. So yeah, I spoke to him. Mhm. Very nice young man. Guys, take a look at the post edited by yours truly. Yes, honey. I had to edit his video that we posted. And hopefully his next post does not need a lot of edits, because I'm not trying to do that again. But it's nice to know that I have those skills. Not that I want it broadcast to all of my teammates, but if they need to, I can help them out. So that is the eyes. And then, lastly, of course, we're going to do the lips. So let's do the lips now. Yeah, it was really, really cool, Burns. Thank you so much for acknowledging that. Because, when you're in the thick of things and you're doing stuff, you don't stop to like smell the roses and really like celebrate your wins, because you're in the thick of things. So it was nice to kind of stop and say, you know what, girl, you did your thing. You did that. You really did that. So here is the lip liner by Mented. And this is in the shade Night. So let that be a lesson to all of you, y'all. Celebrate your wins. No matter how small. No matter how small they are, you should celebrate all of your wins, right? Because if you don't pat yourself on the back, who's going to do it? Who's going to do it for you if you don't do it? I'm going to use an oldie but goodie. This is by Fenty, and I think it's still around. This is Glazed Donut. Very creamy, right? I was like, oh, I forgot I had this. Perfect with this, because it kind of just balances out everything that we've done. The eyes are what is most pronounced. So I wanted to make sure that everything else that I did kind of balanced out the eyes because it's pretty dramatic. So 𝕊𝕦𝕒𝕟𝕒 number 5 is out now. And I do want to get it. Trying to decide if I want to wait for the Sephora sale, because the Sephora sale should be coming up within the next couple of weeks, I think. So I will, of course, be back on here with my picks of what you should get, plus what I'm getting. And one of those things will be the 𝕊𝕦𝕒𝕟𝕒. So I'm just putting on some finishing powder. This is the Givenchy Prism Libre powder in number 4. So I'm just adding powder all over the face. Again, just to mattify the face, smooth out any pores, fine lines, and just make the face look cohesive and matte, without mattifying it too much, because I do want a little bit of glow, but not all that shine. We want glow. We don't want shine. Glow is nice. Shine is too much. Glow is fine. All right. And then last step in a makeup application like a pro is to seal it in with a little setting spray. And this spray is none other than the Airbrush Flawless Finishing Spray by Charlotte Tilbury. Charlotte Tilbury has some really good stuff out for the holidays too. If you want me to do a kind of holiday wrap up with some things that are out beauty-wise for the holidays, let me know. I'm also debating whether or not I do 𝕊𝕦𝕒𝕟𝕒 again this year. That's when I go live or post content every day in the month of December. Last year's 𝕊𝕦𝕒𝕟 did okay, but it's so much work to go into doing 𝕊𝕦𝕒𝕟. So I really don't want to do it if it's not going to be as watched as the past couple of years. And then, of course, I always do my end of the year recap of the best in beauty. So want to see, what's out there, what you guys think, if this is something that you want me to continue doing, or, you're tired of looking at it. It's fine if you are, and we can move on to something new. I do want to bring you something that you're going to enjoy and you're going to appreciate. So if that is not the case, then again, let me know. Let me know. Hey, babes, 5 babes in the building. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. So this is the step-by-step how to put on makeup like a makeup artist. So as you can see, it's not much different than what I do normally. So I really got a kick out of, reading the article and seeing what it is they do to put on makeup. But like I said, it's not much difference. Hey, Dawn. Pleasant Sunday to you too. Thank you so much for coming, babes. Don't forget, give us a thumbs up and share this out if you like. Check my messages on my phone. I certainly will. Will do. Yeah, that's it. Unless anybody else has any questions, comments, concerns. Tomorrow I will be live again on Mondays. We McGrath. And we will be talking about the Bijou Brilliance. This is her new holiday collection. I'm going to go through it all with you on screen. I'm going to shop my stash and show you which colors kind of mimic the colors that are on her holiday palettes. Because there's a lot of ones that I saw that were kind of similar to things that I have in my collection. And then there are even more that are not a part of my existing collection. So we're going to take a look at it. We're going to shop our stash. We're going to see, what things we can use, what things we're not going to be using. Hey, AT Grace, how are you, sissy? Thank you so much for coming. We're going to see, what things we should use, what things, we can kind of hold off on, and and then see, whether or not we really want to buy this, babes. So that's on Monday. Again, on Thursdays, I'm not going to be able to bring you Bella After Dark. Last Sunday was because of work. This Thursday is because of work. So I will be back with on Thursday live. I will be back next Thursday, not this coming Thursday, but the following Thursday. I will be back with Bella After Dark. And guess what? It's going to be juicy. So keep it there. I will send you guys a thumbnail of it so that we could make sure we're all in our seats with our proper drinks and get ready. Get ready. Get ready. I don't have badges. Sorry, I changed card. We'll dot later. Okay. Oh, yeah, no problem. No problem. Good to see you. Good to see you. Yes, thank you, sissy. Okay, I think that's it. Anybody have any questions, concerns, thoughts? All right. I'm not going to keep you if we don't have any questions. So, I did want to show you one thing. So hold on a second. I'm going to put I wanted to show you something real quick. Hold, please. 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 I wanted to show you what happens to naughty doggies who squirm. Yeah. No, we're talking about you, Dream. who squirm while their groomers are trying to groom them. This is what happens. This is what happens to naughty doggies. Look at her. Like a shaved bird. Yep, we talking about you. We talking about you. We talking about you. Mm-hmm. Yeah, about you. Look at her. Look at her, y'all. Oh, nice. Thank you. Dream, see, you don't behave. She does not behave. My groomer said, "Oh my gosh, she is so not like your other dog." I was like, "Yeah, I know," because Dream does not like to get groomed. She does not. Brooklyn loved it. Brooklyn was like, "Yeah, pamper me, honey." She was bougie. This one here, not bougie, not bougie. She just a mess, a mess. So yeah, all her hair gone. She looked like she was just born. Luckily, they did take all the yellowness out of her face, so that's mostly gone. But yeah, she's Shay Bird. All right, I just wanted to show y'all that because I was like, when she came back, I was like, she's like, yeah, she squirmed so much, and even while I was doing her face, it like took me and Mark to like hold her down. I was like, yeah, I know, because she just is in everything. But she's young and hopefully she'll grow out of it. Guys, she's going to be a year old next month. A year old. She is 11 months. She's going to be a year old next month. I can't believe it's been a year. She's a year old. Oh my gosh. She is such a little badass. But I love her. I love her little bad self. All of it, everything and everywhere. Probably by December, January-ish, she'll start looking better in terms of hair growing in. But now that she has no hair, and these Malteses, they don't have any undercoat, so it's just hair. So if I take her outside, I definitely have to put like her sweaters on and her clothes and stuff like that. So she'll be wearing her clothes for a while because, yeah, she don't listen and she don't stay still. So now she's shaved. Shave bird. And she looked at me, "Mommy, why you call me a shave bird? Why, mommy? Why, mommy? Oh, I know. You want to lick me all the time. I know. All right, babes. I'm going to let you guys go. Thank you so much for joining me for today's Sunday Sips. And until next time, you have now been Bellafied. I'm going to leave you with a little outro, but I'll see you soon. Bye. Where's my outro? There we go. All right. Now I'll see you later. Bye, bye. Bye.